first skater in from Bogota, Colombia. 27 years old, we've got Giancarlos Gonzalez.
After him, our other second chance qualifier in his home country, 36 years old, Tommy Finn.
From Hawaiian Gardens, California, 28 years old. It was a battle in that last knockout round to make it in, but we've got Chris Jocelyn.
And then there's this guy, the most prolific winner in Street League history, Nigel Houston.
Someone we just talked about from Brazil, 23 years old, defending SLS world champion, Giovanni Viana.
And my guy, coming out of Japan, doing some of the things we've never seen before in contests, Sora Shirai. With the samurai sword.
I loved that yesterday. All right, we know what's at stake. We know who the skaters are, and this is how it breaks down in the basics presented by Tech Deck. We've got our line section to kick things off. It's two 45-second lines anywhere on the course. Then we go into our single tricks. 5 single trick attempts anywhere on the course, and it's all about your top 4 scores. We will take one line, but only one line, and it is not required. So if your skater, the one that you're betting on out there, doesn't make it in after those lines, don't stress about it. They can still do it in the singles. We've seen it happen before, and it could happen again here in Sydney.
We keep it exciting at Street League, you know?
Yeah. It's probably taken years off my life, though. My heart rate goes up. I'm like, oh my God.
Maybe that adds some years to your life.
I hope so.
Yeah.
The thrill.
Get the blood flowing.
All right, we're going to kick it off with Giancarlos Gonzalez, line number 1. Oh.
So hard to recover after the first slam.
Yeah, he knows. He's like, no, this is going to take a flawless line. They might use it for a little practice.
There we go. Skating it as a big mini ramp right now.
Staying warm.
Staying warm. It's a little chilly out here in Sydney.
It is. I think we got a high of 72 degrees Fahrenheit today.
What's that Celsius?
I don't know. I don't know. A little look at the invert there from Giancarlos Gonzalez. Take that 1.2.
It's good to know. Invert, get a 1.2.
All right. Next skater in, 80% consistency here in the line. 36 years old. It's amazing because the women's field versus the men's field. The women's like, not a single skater's over 21. And then over here we've got Tommy, 36, competing with these young whippersnappers. Jeez.
Love that. Starting it out, kick with the in, triple nose. He looks really controlled.
Yeah, very calm.
Safe back tail.
Little dinker.
Oh.
Ooh. So what do you think of that first line for Tommy?
Definitely going to put him into first place. Not by a ton, but it looked like he was solid. It looked like well-controlled. Sometimes it doesn't work out, and that's okay, but it looks like the nerves are in control.
5.7. That first 3 quarters, though, was really good.
Yeah, just the tray flip lip got away from him.
Next skater in, he has honestly been putting a hurting on this course. Chris Jocelyn. He's a skater that we've never seen take home a win, but he has been close.
Perfect kickflip. It's so interesting because we always talk about courses that are good for people. And this isn't technically a good course for him, but he always figures out a way.
One thing that is important to note, a lot of the skaters have been talking about how difficult it is to get to those stairs. And Jocelyn, look at that. He's making it work.
I don't think in the history of Street League, I don't think Jocelyn's ever said he'd had too much speed to a set of stairs.
No, he's always like, I can't get enough speed.
Always fight.
I love seeing this.
Yeah, he's not really known for skating rails, tray flip lip. Contest. Land anything.
I think what's impressive is oftentimes when you see that bobble in the middle of a line, I think it messes with skaters' confidence and it kind of continues. 8.8, but not Jocelyn. He kept it going.
I wonder if it kind of refocuses him a little bit. Missed the kickflip, but missed the flick, but was still able to land it, and then rattled off 2 flip tricks down the set, back big and nollie back heel.
Honestly, better to do it on the kickflip up than the nollie back heel down. Because the judges are going to take the kickflip. They're going to be like, all right, kickflip up. Here we go. Nyjah Houston with unbelievable consistency here.
He was definitely walking a little gingerly today. Looks completely fine right now.
Geez, that combo.
Into that.
There you go.
3 flip tricks in a row.
Oh!
That little flat bar has been giving him problems.
Yeah, we saw it on the front feeble yesterday. I love that he can just chuck it down the stairs like that. Because he's not necessarily known to be like a stair skater.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find any flaws in Nyjah skating.
I mean, even in reality, he's like kickflip back disaster.
Yeah.
Like, that's impressive. And you and I talk about this one offline. That trick is like the least likely trick to do over a bump-to-bump in competition. And for him, it's just cake.
Just has so much confidence in that flick.
7.2.
7.2 with 2 falls.
That's not bad.
Really good.
If he can put that together, he's going to be in striking distance of Jocelyn. Now we get into the 2 skaters we talked about. Giovanni Viana, defending 2023 Super Crown champion.
Just so much pop.
I love the way he sat on that front blunt.
So strong.
Ten seconds left.
Flawless run. I think it was really strong. There's just a couple little, I guess, little lulls maybe in there. Like, it started off strong.
Talk us through it.
Half cat back 5. And then we got the back over crook. All really good tricks here. And then we start to get into, you know, after the fakie front crook, he just switch 180'd up the manual pad. And then after this fakie tail slide, there's still time on the clock, and he just 5-0'd the bump to ledge. Just kind of ran out of juice in little parts of his run, which
8.5.
Great score, but I think that's why he's just a little bit lower than Jocelyn.
And you're spot on. I mean, he can improve. Next in, this guy has been bringing heat to SLS. Sora Shirai.
Him and Gio have been soaring through that kink so easily. Everyone's kind of been pushing through it, or it's kind of bucking them off in a weird way, but Sora and Gio just seem to be figuring it out.
Dude, it's like he's got a button on that when he's just like, engage. Oh.
Whoa.
Was he going for it?
I hope so.
The Christmas grind?
The backside.
Yeah.
Christmas grind. Just look how easy this is for him. Super smooth.
I like the way he does that back tail to fakie. I just wish he didn't turn around immediately afterwards. Six even. Oh, that's tough. 2 falls, though. He's going to get it together on the next one. Your current leader, Chris Jocelyn, with an 8.8. Love to see him sitting there at the top. Can he do it again? Stick around for line number 2.
Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Boost Mobile, works in more places. By Feel New Sydney, destination New South Wales. Come and feel the energy in Sydney. By Rumble Sports, download the Rumble app today, your home for exclusive SLS content. And by California Skate Parks, the world's most recognized skate parks design and build firm.
Skate é sinônimo de superação, seja na vida, no half ou no corrimão. Tudo que um skatista quer é um obstáculo para enfrentar. E ele não vai parar até acertar. Não importa idade, cor ou gênero, o brasileiro abraçou o skate pra valer. E também conta com o apoio do BB, o banco que entende os obstáculos de todo brasileiro. E juntos vamos inspirar todo mundo a buscar tudo que imaginar.
Banco do Brasil, para tudo que você imaginar. Governo Federal, União e Reconstrução.
Download TrueSkate on your mobile device and enter the SLS Sydney event. For the first time, players that complete all missions in the event will unlock a virtual replica of the championship course. Play now to skate SLS, the same courses as the pros. I can't get over how sick that kickflip front crook looks.
I don't even think I could beat these guys, even if I was using TrueSkate.
No.
This is the most exciting sport that you've ever seen in your life. Bars that fly, tracks that thrill. Wow. These guys are crazy. Oh, no way! Raise the real. Travis Pastrana. Chase Elliott.
Nigel Houston. Check out Rumble Sports for live and free action sports.
Welcome back, everyone, to Sydney, Australia. Here's a look at the gang at Taronga Zoo in Sydney. I'm gonna be honest, man, that looks like so much fun. Like such cool animals. Also, everyone getting that sweet behind-the-scenes tour.
I mean, that's one of the best parts about being a pro skater is just all the traveling you get to do. And, you know, we travel around, try to find these skate spots, but it's also just getting into the culture of different cities.
Exploring is kind of the greatest thing in the whole world. Look at the crowd coming in. And there's a look at Felipe Gustavo watching from the sidelines. Unfortunately, he just missed out on the opportunity to defend his Sydney title. Last year was an emotional win for Felipe, his first ever SLS win. Check it out in this G-Shock time capsule.
Brasilia, Brazil, we got Felipe Gustavo.
That was our winner last year. And right now, our current leader, Chris Jocelyn, making his way across the course. But it's still early days.
Long way to go, Andrew.
I know. It's not going to take a long time, but anything can happen. Next in, John Carlos Gonzalez. Look at this, 87% consistency, but a 1.2 on that last line. That switch tail gave him a hard time. Nice to see him making it here. What do you like about John Carlos?
It's just he can skate everything, and he finds different lines, just like that gap to lip. But he's just one of those guys who can skate transition, can skate switch, can get tech.
Definitely going for the switch crook. Gets into the switch nose.
Switch back nose.
Contest make, though. We will take it.
Just chilling on this front feeble.
I've been loving watching people skate up that.
And then, yeah, Jonko will always find a gap lip.
And the switchback lip, which he makes look so easy, but is quite horrifying. Oh!
They could have cut that a little quicker.
Oh, 7.4 though. That is gonna be, I mean, honestly, that's what he needed for just a fighting chance. All right, everyone, take out your cell phones. Make sure you download TrueSkate on your mobile device and enter the live SLS Sydney event. Complete the 10 missions, and the championship tour course is yours to keep in your pocket forever. Play now to skate the same course as the SLS pros. All right, Tommy Finn, you can hear this crowd getting behind him.
The audacity to start your run with a kickflip into the bank and a tray flip no slide.
Who do you think you are, Tommy?
Tommy is a legend.
You know, talk us through that, though. For people at home that don't know, like, why is that so crazy?
Just a lot of nerves dropping in. Usually competitors will kind of get settled in. But to start it with a kickflip into a tray flip no, so much can go wrong. He handled it both lines, but tray flip blips been getting away from him.
Well, I think he went tray flip. He was trying tray flip nose blunt on the first one. And then on that second one, maybe he pulled it back a little to go tray flip lip. Either way, it's going to put Tommy in a, not the worst position, but in a position where he is going to have to bring it in the singles. .7.
Yeah, he's going to need to go 4 out of 5 in the singles. But this is what I love about the format. He's not out of it.
Yeah. And he can kind of pull it out sometimes, man. It's pretty amazing. Chris Joslin currently in the lead with an 8.8. 83% consistency. I'll be curious to see, there we go, where he was going to build. Do you think he's going to keep going or no?
I mean, it's not going to change anything. It's not going to get past an 8.8 with a fall. But it's what he needed to do. It's like, you might as well go for it. Yep, pressure flip. All right, maybe he's getting a 9.
Whoa, this is what I love about Chris Joslin. He has a plan, he's got his line, but I think sometimes it's almost like you don't see how good he really is until he's just kind of messing around a bit.
Yeah, he just dropped a video part that was real impressive too. Him and Laser Crawford had a kind of a dual video part video. It's great.
Joslin, 2.9, he's going to stick with that first line score. And that's okay.
8.8 is a good one to fall back on.
Now, in history, we've got 2 skaters that have tied for the highest line score. Nyjah Huston, Jagger Eaton, both. It's like a 9.6 right there.
Man, Shane O'Neill, 9.5 right behind him.
That's some heavy line. Heavy lineage. Nyjah currently down in 4th place.
There we go.
Whew. I'm like
Dude,
holding my breath.
Does 3 flip tricks in a row and then misses the front crook on the last one.
Oh. No!
And he said, shoot, after that.
You know what, though? I kind of love when his feet are held to the fire a little bit like that. I feel like we just see this version of Nyjah that's like so fierce. If he can come in and do that first trick in singles, he could turn it on.
Yeah, he has a trick selection.
6.7. He'll stick with the 7.2, but let's be honest here. It's going to take more than that. So he's also going to be all singles. Giovanni Viana, 93% consistency. Top line score 9.1, so he can do it. But will he outdo Chris Joslin? I love that combo.
And here we go. See, switch heel up. Last run, he just switched 180 up it. Let's see if he can finish strong.
Oh. You think the judges are going to take that into account? Fakie to fakie versus fakie to regular, or no?
Yeah, absolutely. I think fakie tail slide to fakie is a lot harder through the kink. The switch heel up.
Starting it off with that half cab back 5-0 is such a gutsy move.
And back over crook nose blunt.
All right, so the improvements for him, he did the fakie tail to fakie, and then he switch heeled up. Is that much more?
He also went front 50, back 180 on the bump to bar. This definitely has to be more. I don't know, a lot more.
Anything to close that gap between him and Jocelyn is important.
We've seen these contests come down to 0.1, 0.2 a lot as well.
And I love that. I love that about the judging scale. Oh!
And then the 50-50 back 180.
I like that trick. I think that's cool.
I think he just added the filler where he needed to.
The judges are taking their time. And at 8.6, it is an improvement. Now only 0.2 behind Chris Jocelyn, which may not seem like a lot, but that can be a massive difference when we get down to these last attempts. Next in, Sora Shirai looking to get a high score on the board.
Do not like that turnaround.
But I do like that the way he gets through that kink. On the back tail, it looks so smooth.
Smart.
Very smart. That was a great line.
Ish. Alex Miller putting the samurai swords away.
How does that one stack up to what we saw from Jocelyn and Giovanni?
I think it's big. I mean, it's got to be really close. This 270 back lip, so good, and then straight into the 180 switch back 50 down the king teba. Kind of checked all the boxes. Had a flip trick in there, had some tech tricks, hit the big section, or the big king teba twice.
And he, I mean, not that it's a big deal, but I like that he got that front blunt in at the end.
Front blunt.
And a 9! Pushing Sora Shirai up into the top spot. We got ourselves a competition here.
That is huge.
Yeah.
Just a little preview. Yeah.
Look at that. Australia is always such a fun host to SLS, and the skate culture runs deep. Let's take a look back at Monster Energy's Australian tour from last year with Giovanni Viana and fellow Monster athlete Nyjah Houston.
We're out in Sydney, Monster Super Tour, doing a little demo here, hanging with the kids. We're just watching them sail down the 3 block and then, yeah, cruising. Hitting some spots. Shout out Australia. Love you guys. You guys are sick. I feel like the people in Australia, that's one of my favorite places to go to just because everyone has such good vibes and good energy out there. But that's the type of demo that I like being at because I like seeing all the kids sailing themselves down some set like 3 block out there. And then I like being a good influence on getting the kids to push themselves and jump down some shit. I feel like Sydney was all around a good experience, a good tour everywhere from the street skating side and stacking clips. And Giovanni was probably the MVP in my eyes. That dude can literally skate any spot, just all terrain, got so much pop, and also is down to jump down big ish.
Sydney was so good. There's a lot of spots everywhere you go. It has spots, so it's one of the best cities to skate, and I love it.
Giovanni Viana warming up right now, currently sitting down in 3rd place. And your current leader, Sora Shirai, with a 9 even. But things are just starting to heat up. We've got 5 single trick attempts coming up after the break. You are not going to want to go anywhere. Stick around.
Sticker Mule is the fastest and easiest way to order custom stickers. It only takes a few seconds to order, and every purchase comes with a free online proof, free shipping, and blazing fast turnaround. Each sticker is made with a durable, weatherproof vinyl that is suitable for indoor or outdoor use. Die-cut stickers are also available in familiar shapes, including circles, rectangles, squares, ovals, and rounded corner stickers.
Try 10 custom stickers for $1 plus free shipping.
Wrist. It's like the only bone in your wrist that doesn't like.
He broke it. Aphoid.
Welcome to SEMA.
Not all women are the same.
Damn right.
Right?
Feel it's hot.
Is that an up a lot?
Open spaces.
Alright, I'll try this one. Oh, there's chopped.
Oh, I think I ate this.
Place to feel alive.
I'm hungry.
I needed it.
When SLS comes to your home city. SLS in your city gives locals the chance to meet some of the SLS pros and win tickets to the event. Sean, you were there. How was it?
I was there. I flew in that morning. I was a little jet lagged, but it was fun just to hang out with the kids. Give cash away. We gave 4,000 Australian dollars away to the kids. Street League tickets. Felipe Gustavo was skating. Damo was skating. Nigel was skating. It was a fun session, and I love that skate park. Waterloo, so much fun.
That's so cool. I just love that. I mean, how many other sports are there where people that are, fans and skateboarders get to meet and skate with their favorite pros?
That's why we love skateboarding.
Skateboarding is the best. All right, look at your current leader, Sora Shirai, who is warming up, well, staying warm. He had a 9 even on his second line. Look at his crowd. Current standings, Sora Shirai in the top, Chris Jocelyn in the 2nd spot, Giovanni Viana. But we got a long way to go. 5 attempts.
I like how cab back tails that's what's staying warm.
So casual for him, it's nuts. This is the basics presented by Tech Deck. If you're just tuning in, we have our 2 45-second line attempts in the books. Now we are on to our single trick section. That's 5 single trick attempts anywhere on the course. It's all about your top 4 scores. You can take a line score, but you do not have to. There are skaters that you'll see in there. Nigel Houston, great example. Right now down in 5th with a 7.2. Doesn't matter. He could potentially do it here in singles.
Yeah, he doesn't have to keep that 7.2. That's why Street League is more exciting than most other contests.
And the Lucy re-rack, we're going to run in reverse order. So Sora Shirai right now has that advantage to be able to see what other competitors are doing. And why that matters is you can watch what skaters do and potentially adjust your strategy based off of scores, especially as we start to get those scores on the board.
Yeah, as the contest goes along, it really helps. Then there'll be one more re-rack for the last attempt, which is huge.
Yeah. And if you have that opportunity, we saw it a little earlier. Chloe Covell got to take the victory lap. Will we see it here again in men's? Kicking it off. Tommy Finn.
Oh! It's all right, got out of that one. Definitely don't want to sack the king tub on your first attempt. So
that looked like he was about to get himself some free medical work done.
It's not free, but free for him. Yeah, he's Australian.
There you go. Next in, Nyjah Houston.
Oh!
And honestly, a weird landing.
He did something yesterday. He was limping around after qualifying. I think he got a heel bruise or something, but he's definitely skating a little safe.
Yeah, we're going to need to get Alex to get us a report on that one. Next in, Giancarlos Gonzalez.
So sick. Switch frontside nose grind through the king.
We saw him do that one yesterday in the knockout rounds, and honestly, I think he did that way better today.
Yeah. This time he kept it very straight and went off perfectly off the end, and the judges reward that 8.1. So you don't see that trick very often through a king.
Yeah, he was really balanced. All right, Giovanni Viana. He's about to reach into that deep bag of tricks. Whoa!
So sick.
Talk us through it.
I mean, half cab front Smith. Definitely one of the scarier tricks. And then coming back out to fakie. That takes a lot. Takes a lot of pop. Takes a lot of confidence.
8.7. Giovanni Viana up in the top spot. He's done it. He's won in SLS. He knows what it takes. Somebody still looking to get that first win. Chris Jocelyn. Top score, though, 9.5. A full cab flip. If there's an opportunity to go bump to flat, Jocelyn's taking it.
Fatty to flatty. Back three, all the way over to flat. Let's see if he cleared it. Yeah, he cleared it.
Oh,
maybe a little wheel on there.
It's an 8 even.
It's not bad, especially, I mean, it's just going to be hard to score on something like that.
But maybe it's strategy. Get a score on the board. He knows he can do it. Sora. Attempt number 1.
So just easy for him.
It almost looked like it wasn't sliding as well, only because he was like sailing through it so smooth and by no fault of his own.
No,
look at that.
He handled it.
Yeah, that was so good. .6. Good score. Sora Shirai in the top, 17.6. Before we get into attempt number 2, check in with Alex White.
Yeah, you know, yesterday in the knockout rounds, Nyjah missed up on a kickflip back lip on the rail, landed with the pad of his foot on the last stair, so he's actually got a really bad foot bruise. It's like his whole foot. And then on that last attempt, he was pointing to his knee when he hit on the hubba. So, I mean, an injured Nyjah is kind of a dangerous Nyjah anyway. I feel like he's going to come back in this best trick attempt number 2 even stronger.
Thanks for that, Alex. Yeah,
I saw that slam, actually. And it was violent.
Which, the
kickflip back lip slam in practice.
That one was nuts. Headphone.
Just yard sale, everything. Hat, headphones.
He went down like a sack of spuds. All right, Tommy Finn.
There we go.
That was really well done.
Tommy Finn's been kickflip crooking for 20 years.
Well, that's a good start because he's going to need all of the next tricks to work for him if he has a shot at taking home the win here in Sydney.
Such an interesting flick. It's good. It's just so slow. It's almost like he kind of floats and waits for it. A lot harder to trust that one.
That's why skateboarding is so sick. 8.2. Everyone's kickflip's different. So Nyjah has to do this. If he does not put something really solid on the board.
Oh. It's tough too, you know, like Alex was saying, it's like Nyjah bruises his whole foot. He's trying to like steer around that, then catches his knee on the end of the hubba. It's like sometimes in skating you just feel like you can't win, and it's such a bad feeling.
John Carlos Gonzalez. Oh, that was pretty sick. Switch nose blunt. What are your thoughts? We know the judges have not been scoring that one super high.
No, judges just don't like that bumped bar as much as they like the King Tubba.
In their defense, this is a much smaller bump to rail than we've seen at past SLSs.
Yeah, I love a switch nose blunt slide. I just think it's such a classic, cool trick. But the bump to bar.
7.8.
Yeah.
That's a fair score for it. Giovanni Viana, 8.6 and an 8.7. He needs a 6-1 to get into first. He basically, 0.4, he needs to like sneeze to get into second.
A little more than a sneeze right there.
Whew. But it did involve his nose.
It's true.
I just love the way he does that trick. He gets all the way around before putting the nose on the ledge.
Yeah, it's such a solid cab. It whips around. And it's spinning away from the hubba and then getting your full body weight on top.
It's just so impressive. 9! Giovanni Viana has moved up into the top spot. Look at that.
In the club. What's that celebration?
It was almost like he was like mixing up some, like a, you know, dessert, or pancakes.
Okay. He's cooking.
Yeah, he's cooking. There you go.
My man's cooking out here.
That makes all the sense. All right, Chris Jocelyn. Oh, is he going to go fatty to flatty again? He needs a 9.6 for first, 6.6 for second. What are your thoughts?
I thought that was a lot cooler than the back three. Big flip. Such a respectable trick. Alex Midler's fired up. And he cleared it by a lot this time.
Yeah.
He clipped his back wheel on the back three, but the big flip just sailed.
That was impressive that he hung on to that.
Little sketchy.
He had an 8 for the back three and an 8.4. Ooh, the crowd does not like it.
It's just hard. I think he would score better doing it down the set.
Yeah. This is one of those tough moments, though, where, I mean, the judges know what's up. Like, this is not, it's kind of fatty to flatty.
Yeah, it's just not as cool as skating over the stairs.
I'm curious to see where he takes these next attempts, though.
They should get away from that bump, that's for sure.
All right, Sora Shirai right now down in 4th place.
Not anymore.
I love how comfortable he looks. It's not like overly confident or anything like that. He just looks so comfortable on his skateboard.
I think that his standard moves, like this is kind of a stock trick for him. That doesn't mean that it's easy. He's just good at it and it scores well. And this is the contest, this is the format.
This is where I think we can really compare him and Giovanni. Is like they're what we're calling stock tricks are so crazy. Not even.
All right, what do you like more? Do you like Gio cooking celebration, or do you like Sora's samurai sword?
I like the samurai sword.
Me too.
I think that's so sick.
Nollie big spin backtail fakie. Sword.
Dude, this is really good right here. You take a look. Sora, 26.6. Giovanni, 26.3. It is close. All right, Tommy Finn, his 3rd attempt. He's got to make it. Every single one of these, he's got to make them. It's almost like you can forget about that kink being as crazy, and Tommy just showed us, like, that's what happens.
Yeah, it's some people just soar through it, but it's not the easiest spot to skate. Oh. Put a little bit of wax on that.
Najee Houston. Not doing it out here today in Sydney. Giancarlos Gonzalez, he only needs a 3.4 for first. This is going to be where we start posting that 4th score on the board, though. Ooh.
Some Colombian fans out there.
We talk about how multicultural Sydney is, and they're showing up for it. All right, how's that one?
Alley 270 backlip. We'll just say frontside 270 front board. I think it's a front board.
I think once we get into this, it gets a little wonky.
Anyways, it's on that bump to bar. The judges always
8.5.
They don't score that spot that well, but 8.5 solid.
Yeah, if Jonka wants to win this, he's going to probably have to hit the hubba.
Yeah, 100%.
Giovanni Viana, he's going for it again. Oh!
I like the power slide.
Dude, he like slammed that into the ground.
I'm curious to see if the judges are going to dock that. But he did it perfect. I mean, look, dipped, out.
I think they're going to dock it.
Yeah, that was cool looking, though. I like those little nuances. Land, little power slide. He's good. He kept his toes and heels, kept his feet off the ground. So that's the most important thing.
$7.8. Man, they really docked him on that.
That's a harsh power slide dock right there.
You know what, though? I will say, he did power slide. He made it through. He didn't make the power slide necessarily look sick. Like, he wasn't like, you know, ooh.
Wasn't like
he just pulled it. Yeah, yeah.
I see what you're saying.
All right, Jocelyn. Jocelyn came to play.
There we go. Get back to the set, Jocelyn. And that should score a lot better. Riley Pavey in the house. That nollie inward heel turned quite a bit as well.
Yeah, that one was much more than the one we saw yesterday. He did that really well. Good. 9.1. Chris Jocelyn up at the top. Dude, the hype game is so sick.
Everybody's getting their celebrations dialed. I like this.
That's gonna.
It's like their touchdown dances. Look at that, nollie inward heel, revert.
Just landing it so well. Next up, Sora Shirai needs a 7.8 for first place. This is our highest scoring single tricks of all time. Sora Shirai on that leaderboard with a 9.8. He's got the tricks to do it.
Australian legend Shane O'Neill with the 9.9 as well. Wow.
Dude.
I was gonna say there's a lot of contests. Keep that samurai sword out, but he might be good.
Yeah, he might be good.
Look at this. Front side 180, switch backside, balanced nose grind through a king tubba.
This is so impressive.
That's probably the coolest trick that's gone down on the hubba so far. I mean, going switch, balance, back nose grind.
9.3. Sora Shirai now with a commanding lead. Whew. The straight on view of that.
Just listening to it too, just hearing that king. It's game over.
Sora Shirai in a good spot right now. But we've still got 2 attempts left.
We do know one thing, never celebrate early in this format.
Yes. It can change so fast. Tommy Finn putting it down for that hometown crowd. Nyjah Houston kind of battling some injury yesterday and today.
Yeah, injuries.
Yeah.
Has Nyjah ever gone 0 for 5 in a best trick section?
I mean, I don't remember it.
I hope we don't see it.
No, I would love to see him do it, just for the crowd. Giancarlos Gonzalez. All right, he needs a 10 to get second place. We've never seen it. Oh, he almost did it.
Fakey 5 through it.
I think the judges would probably give him a good score on that one.
Give him a good score. It is pretty similar to a switch nose grind, but we'll see.
Giovanni Viana. He needs a 9.7 to get into first place.
Wow.
Do you think that could do it?
Man, that would be, it's close. Cab, back 180 nose grind.
Yeah, it's
full cab nose grind.
Yeah. It's like, how do you even say it?
9.7, that's
very high. All right, Jocelyn. Needs a 9.7 for first. Jeez. Just based off of what we've seen score-wise, that's not a 9.7.
No. It might be a 9 even.
Yeah.
If Sora can drop this 8.6,
it could be lights out for everybody else.
Fully can put the samurai sword away.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Detroit Rap City.
What incredible skating we're seeing from Sora.
That's so cool. No one does that.
Dude, he's done easily 2 tricks that nobody else
Nobody
could do.
does that from the side like that. And then through a king tubba. Everybody knows it. He's putting up 4 9s for his 4 scores.
I'll be curious to see what it ends up meaning for Giovanni. Because this is only going to extend that lead.
Yeah, Gio's going to need an 11.
9.4!
By far the best trick we've seen all weekend.
Going blind at that?
4x9 club. Go, young man. Put that sword away. Good work.
Okay.
Let's see who gets second now.
Yeah. It's time for the Lucy re-rack, running in reverse order. Sora Shirai right now with a commanding lead of a 36.7. This might be a battle for second. What an amazing performance. Your current leader, Sora Shirai.
He put his jacket back on. He's lounging.
Nyjah Houston, we want to see him put this one down for the fans here in Sydney. Ah, that's going to do it for him. Not the performance he was looking for, but always one hell of a competitor.
One of the best to ever do it. Just wasn't his weekend.
Another skater, this guy from Australia, doing it for the crowd here in Sydney.
He's going to try to take Nyjah out. Oh.
Chloe Covell right there, another Australian. She won the women's finals here just a little bit ago.
Our first 2-time champ this season, Chloe Covell.
Giancarlos Gonzalez gonna need a 10 for second.
Oh. Got to be more careful.
Getting up with some good energy right there after going down kind of hard. Giovanni Viana. He needs an 8.1 for second place. That means he cannot win this. It's a battle for second. Dude, the progression here at SLS is mind-blowing.
Look at this, full cab, nose grind. Through the kink.
And he could not have done it better.
Perfect.
Dude, the way he whips his body around with that cab, unbelievable.
See the celebration? Cooking. He's cooking.
All right, this might be my favorite new thing with SLS. I like these celebrations a lot. 9.6! Giovanni Viana, unable to take out Sora Shirai, but moves him up into second place. What a magic moment right there.
So sick. A lot of Brazilians in this crowd. They travel well.
Oof. All right, Jocelyn needs a 9.7. That is a huge score. If he goes for this nollie 360 heel flip, it's not going to be the one. Dude, he did it perfect.
That was amazing.
Do you think there's a world?
Nah, he's gonna stay in third, but that was sick.
That was so good. I'm loving the way everyone is putting it down, and it's not sketchy. Like, everyone's landing things perfectly today.
Man, he stomped that out.
Although Jocelyn is not taking the win here today, we got 2 more stops left this season. Watch out, everyone. Get something big on the course. 9.5! Chris Jocelyn staying in third. And that means that Sora Shirai is your winner here in Sydney. Double victory laps today. How's he going to finish it out? He went all in. Your 2024 SLS Sydney champion, Sora Shirai. What an amazing competition. That was next level. Stick around. We'll be back in just a moment.
Heading overseas? Boost Mobile has you covered with international roaming for less than $3 per day. That's right, less than $3 per day to 40 destinations. Find out more, go to boost.com.au. Boost Mobile.
Welcome to Sydney. Upbeat. Downbeat. Feel its heartbeat. Open spaces. Open arms. A place to feel alive. To feel free. Come feel it all. And feel new.
Before her dad let you sit in his chair.
I can move.
And And before her auntie, you finally got your name right. Someone thought to bring the aloha. Kona Big Wave. Bring the aloha.
Swipe, stream, share. Boost Mobile works in more places. Now on 5G. No lock-in contracts. Bring your own number. Switch today at boost.com.au. Boost Mobile.
Street League Skateboarding is brought to you by Monster Energy, Unleash the Beast. By Kona Big Wave, Bring the Aloha. By Tech Deck, Start Small, Go Big. By Lucy, Next Level Nicotine Pouches. And by G-Shock, the official timekeeper of Street League Skateboarding.
Sora Shirai, your winner here, honestly left me speechless. I almost forgot we were announcing for a second.
I mean, that's his effect on people.
The level of tricks that he brought to SLS today, legendary. This was memorable. A first win for him here in Sydney. And your final results, Chris Jocelyn in third, Giovanni Viana in second place, and Sora Shirai bringing the heat here in Sydney, taking home the win. Let's head down to Alex White, who's with our winner.
Well, a very exciting first win for you, Sora. Congratulations. I want to ask, what is it about Sydney that brings people's first win ever?
SLS で初めての優勝が来年今年もフリーペイだって初めてで、今回は空初めてで、シドニーのどういう雰囲気がそういう滑りを出すんですか？
まあ本当にみんな優しいですし、すごい好きな国だったので、この場所で優勝できてすごい嬉しいです。
He says everyone here is so nice, the vibe is so good that he's just so happy he'll get his first win here in Sydney.
That's awesome. And my last question is, do samurai swords cut through kinks?
空のサムライソードはキンクを切れるんですか？
ちょっと今日切っちゃったみたいですね。
He said it seemed to work today.
Well, awesome. Congratulations, Sora. Well done. Thanks, Shay, for translating. Great day of skating here. Sora Shirai, your champion. SLS Sydney, stop number 6.
Well, that's good to know.
That's great to know.
You need to know that for the next time you hit the streets.
Man, I need to find me a samurai sword.
We'll be in Japan next month.
Whew. Coming off a debut straight into Japan for Sora, it's going to be sick.
And this is the Kona Big Wave line of the night. Sora Shirai with a 9 even. This was such a great way for him to head into the single tricks, helping build that confidence and put him ahead of the pack. This, our Monster Energy highest scoring trick, 9.6, Giovanni Viana. That's crazy.
Got himself a little extra check with that one.
He could not have gotten into that any better. And there you have it, our tour schedule. Sydney, Australia, Chloe Covell and Sora Shirai. On the men's, we're keeping it going with different winners at every stop, but Chloe broke in 2 wins here for her. Next month, we'll see you November 23rd in Tokyo, Japan, and then December 14th and 15th in Sao Paulo, Brazil for the Super Crown. An incredible weekend here in Sydney. The fans, the skateboarding, it has been absolutely unbelievable. From Alex White, Sean Malto, and myself, Andrew Cannon, thank you so much to everyone joining in around the world. What an amazing event. We look forward to seeing you next month in Tokyo.